Hi, this is now the 17th in a series of music videos that I've created in hopes that my grandkids someday stumble upon them and hear their grandpa's favorite tunes that their parents probably haven't shared with them. Now, it's been about a decade ago that Grandma and I became accidental activists as we started advocating for our gay children to have the same rights and protections that our straight children had. Being at vocal odds with our religion created quite a rift amongst family, friends, and business associates, but hopefully that's all a non-issue by the time you hear this. However, there was a time I was a big old homophobe and I wasn't very kind to a gay uncle of yours who eventually took his own life in his 20s. That needless tragedy that happens way too often in our communities, along with some heart-to-heart talks with some gay friends about choice, where I was asked, if it's a choice, when did you make the choice to not be attracted to guys? My having to honestly answer that I couldn't ever remember making that choice changed me, as did this profoundly honest and humorous to some 1981 song by educational psychologist Peter Alsop. He nailed my new perspective on how I might respond to a guy friend that hits up on me. So no matter what your gender identity or sexual orientation, I encourage you to listen and hopefully laugh with me all the way to the end. No pun intended. Listen, you're one of my oldest and dearest friends. But you see, you have to understand that, well, I'm hopelessly heterosexual. I guess I'm kinda slow. Mom and Dad were all I had, that's the only way I know. I'm hopelessly heterosexual. I'm stuck with being straight. So man to man, I'll ask you not to ask me for a date. When I'm with you, I'm happy. When you're with me, you're gay. I love you like a brother, but not the other way. Now, I'm not scared, try it, but it's not my cup of tea. I never even thought of it till you brought it up to me. And now that I've considered it, I'd rather stay repressed. 'Cause I don't get excited at the thought of you undressed. I'm hopelessly heterosexual. You know I'm not a tease. I'm a product of society, so don't be angry, please. I'm hopelessly heterosexual, and I hate to be a bore, but I'd rather watch the Super Bowl than sit here and explore. I'm flattered that you ask me, that's the way it has to be. Cupid's kinda stupid, he hit you, he missed me. But since we're on the subject, and you know where I stand, what exactly do you do, I guess? Use your hand? I mean, who does, how does, what if, where, well, from behind, you know, I thought it was, you know. Never mind, I'm hopelessly heterosexual, and I don't mean to offend, so don't hold it against me, but please be my best friend. No, don't hold it against me, but please